Grand Theft Auto Vice City was the top-selling game of 2002, selling over 1.4 million copies within the first 2 days of its release. So you'd probably be right in assuming that I've already played this game as a kid. After playing this game for the past couple of days, I definitely see why it was so high up there in 2002, and I would personally be pretty on point saying that I think this game still holds up today. Playing this game on Steam compared to the PlayStation 2 like I did when I was a kid, the first thing I noticed was that the controller didn't really seem to want to cooperate with me, so I ended up playing through all of these hours with the mouse and keyboard. The biggest thing being a problem was the vertical axis sensitivity was super high for some reason, which it wasn't a super big deal because, a lot of the game is spent driving around in cars and stuff anyway, which you don't really have to worry about that, but for some of the aiming stuff, it kind of hindered me a little. Another part of the game that was kind of a hindrance to play was there is a mission where you're using a little RC helicopter to drop bombs into different parts of this building, and with the PC controls for it, you have to have one of your hands on the left side of the keyboard and basically one of your hands on the right side of the keyboard, because the numpad has certain keys that you need to turn the helicopter certain ways, and it could have all been avoided by using the controller, but apparently to use the controller correctly on these older GTA games on Steam, you have to download a mod, which is a little unfortunate. I kind of hoped it would have worked just straight out of the get-go, as soon as you start it up, but it's an old game on a new platform, so it's not going to be perfect. Jesus, stop. Go up, go up. Stop shooting me. Are you kidding me? I fucking missed. How is that a miss? After playing over half of the game, I realized how diverse a lot of the missions and stuff like that are in this game. There's obviously a couple of missions here and there where it's follow this person, or chase them down, or kill this guy, or whatever, but they normally always have some sort of creative spin on it, where you're not doing the same bullshit over and over again. It's actually kind of fun and interesting because it's a storyline and you're not just doing generic stuff over and over and over. Another thing I really like about this game is the map. It not only takes a lot of inspiration from Miami itself, but it's a really good size, and it has a lot of nice distinct buildings here and there, but it doesn't reuse a whole lot of smaller stuff where you feel that you're almost running through the same parts of the map all the time, but you're in different areas. And it just, after just a couple of hours of gameplay, I already was kind of realizing, hey, I'm over here. I can take this street to get over here, and this and that. It has a good size, but it's not too big to where you're lost all the time and you have no idea where you are. Another thing that's really cool about the map and the game itself is that it uses these really nice, vibrant neon colors, because it's kind of an 80s aesthetic sort of game, but it makes stuff stand out so much more, and you really get to pay attention to all these cool buildings with lights, and there's clubs and all kinds of really cool stuff that you pay attention more because of these nice colors that really pop out at you. Progressing through the game, you're going to meet a wide variety of characters that have their own unique diversities and senses of humor and all kinds of, lighthearted stuff that really keeps the game fun and not too serious, because let's be honest, you don't really want to take Grand Theft Auto too seriously.
Eject! Plastic crap! You doing this to me? Who do you think you are, you piece of plastic shit? Oh! Oh! Bro, you! It is my favorite El Burro movie. It died. What else can I do?
It's probably not plugged in.
What? Damn. No matter. I can buy 100 more.
Even with all the fun characters and the interesting missions and stuff like that, there's just still something satisfying about running around and just killing somebody and fighting the cops, or even going through and doing some other rampage missions where you're supposed to kill, you know, X amount of people in a certain amount of time with a specific gun, or just really riding around the map and soaking it all in, stealing cars and doing, you know, typical Grand Theft Auto stuff. I mean, it really does have like a good sense of gameplay that doesn't really need the story to hold it, but the story's there and it really pulls it all together to make a really fun game. I mean, the game even has cheat codes, which a lot of games nowadays can't have in their games because they're strictly online and have too much stuff that would break if you added cheat codes in. But cheat codes are such a fun little like way to play the game, just to hop on and give yourself a whole bunch of weapons, or give yourself the best car, or driving a tank, or whatever it may be, to have that much more fun in the game. Honestly, this game is fantastic, and other than a couple of small issues here and there, like the controller issue or whatever, like, this game is really good, and the base price for it on Steam is only $10, and apparently it goes on sale for as low as $2. So I would say, like, even at base price, I would still recommend buying this game, because $10 for this game is still like a really good fucking deal. So I would definitely say pick it up, but that's just me. If you're not into the Grand Theft Auto scene, I guess maybe pass on it. But I'm gonna give this game 4 Tommy Vercettis out of 5. That's right, it's fucking good. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Okay, timers are set. 5 seconds and ticking.
5 seconds! We got to get the hell out of here!
God damn! Oh my god!